What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It is Sunday. Welcome back in to another edition of Chewing the Fat. We are fresh off of our Helen trip, and it is not so great to be back home. We miss being in Helen. Love it. That is a special place for us and a special place for many. But man, we enjoy our time at Helen. I do have Eli and Aiden is going to come up tonight. Amber is at work. Hopefully, she can check in. I sent her the link. If things ain't going too wild and crazy, then hopefully we can hear from Miss Amber. But I wanted to get the boys on here, and next week we'll do a more of a air trip in Helen because Amber took a bunch of pictures. Y'all, I am absolutely horrible at this content creator thing. I am not a content creator. I'm not a YouTuber. I admit I only recorded one thing this past weekend in Helen, or the last weekend in Helen. And the one thing I recorded was Kenny eating supper at the Hofbräu house with his phone. I didn't record anything. Amber did take a bunch of pictures and bailed us out there, and we're trying to put together a thing with all of her pictures. We're trying to put together some kind of a video with that, but she took all the pictures, and I didn't do nothing. Of course, we had a big weekend building up to Sunday, but yeah, y'all, I'm so far out of whack there that I did not even record anything, nothing. But we do have a special announcement to make. And when we first started out, I used to pay a lot of attention to this. But then we got to meeting people and meeting y'all and making friends and family. And after we started doing that, I paid absolutely zero attention to this. But Eli kept an eye on it. Aiden's kept an eye on it. And y'all, we are at 1.12K subscribers. We finally broke 1,000. I'd have never thought we would have done it. Like I said, when we first started out, that was a big thing to me. We got to get this, we got to get that, and then as we got to meeting people, and these people that we were meeting became family, and then we got to caring more about the relationship than the subscribers. I didn't even pay attention to it. And when Eli, I think it was the Monday we came back from Helen, which had been last Monday, Eli sent me a text and a screenshot that we had reached 1,000. So thank you guys. That is awesome. That's not what we're here for. Definitely not now. To start out with and begin with, yeah, maybe, but right now, see, look at that rookie mistake. But yes, we have finally broke 1,000. Kudos to you all. Nothing to us. Let's see who all is in the chat right quick before I get the boys in here. They said, Daddy, we're not coming in there. Do you go through the chat? So, and I also have another announcement to make, but I will do that after we get through the chat. What is up? Miss Meg says, good evening, Hicks. Miss y'all bunches. Miss Meg, we miss you more than you will ever know. A whole lot more than you miss us, I promise. Next up is Sandra. What's up, Sandra at Hawkins Family Adventures? Says, I didn't get an email, Scott. Sandra, that is my next announcement. Just hang on 1 second. What's up, Miss Diane? Saying hello, hello. And then Miss Diane, everyone's saying hello to each other. What's up, Mr. Paul Vines? Welcome in, Sir Paul. As everyone has found out, if you haven't found out by now, then brace yourself, because I'm going to give you some important information. Miss Meg and Mr. Paul got married last Sunday, 1 week from today. Last Sunday. They've been married a week. Tied the knot in Helen, Georgia, after the church by the river. And for those that wasn't there, you missed out on a awesome wedding. And it was a privilege and an honor to be asked by Meg and Paul to officiate this ceremony, because they both mean so much to me and Amber and the boys, and we love them so much. And when they asked me if I would officiate it, I was speechless, and it was awesome. And thank you guys for asking me and for allowing me to be just a small part in their wedding. What's up, Yoda? Welcome in. What's up, Lisa? It's all Lisa and Helen. Hello, Miss Lisa. Welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday. What's up, Danny D? Can't believe I'm early. Says, oh my gosh, Scott's early. Yep. By 5 minutes. Everyone is saying hello to each other. Sir Paul says, happy bracket day. Today is bracket day. Selection Sunday. I thought my Tar Heels would miss the big dance, but we barely squeaked in. So old timers would say, by the skin of your teeth. But hey, we're in it, and you have to be in it to win it. So Lisa says, I took pictures, but no video. I didn't take any. I mean, I was just, first of all, it should not have been the Helen meetup. The name of this event should have been the Let's See What We Can Keep from Scott meetup. Because when we get there, lo and behold, there is Crystal, who I did not know was going to make it. And then the surprise after that was there was Misha and Ozzy. And I had no idea they were going to make it. Everybody knew that they were going to come in, but it was keep away from Scott, which is keep away from Amber too. They didn't know, so. But Miss Dan says, now you know why I have zero content. And I like doing videos, I really do. But there was just so many people that we hadn't seen in a long time. And, and I told everyone going down there that after all that we had been through and all that we had, from September up to right now, man, we just wanted to get away and see familiar faces and get familiar hugs, and that was what I was planning on doing, and that's what I did. I didn't know absolutely no content whatsoever. Did I record? But guys, we are thankful that Amber did get some pictures, and like I said, she will show those next week. Hopefully, we'll have a video out before then. But what a great weekend it was. I didn't want it to end, which we never do, but Sandra says she is at 392. What's up, Scooby Snacks? Welcome in, and thank you. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday. Max says, yes, the family made along the way is awesome. And that's it, Meg. I mean, after, Amber says I was obsessed with YouTube, but, everybody's wanting the big thing was how many subscribers you got. And then lo and behold, I come to find out that is the least thing to worry about. We were having fun, and we're still having fun. And we have met so many beautiful, awesome people along the way that when we started doing that, that was when I stopped watching how many subscribers we had. I did not pay any attention to it. Oh well, so what? We were actually starting a relationship and a bond with other people, and that took the cake. That was it. After we started doing that, man, subscribers didn't, and they still don't. There's Eli saying, "Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Fred and Connie? Life with Mountain Folk. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday." David is saying hello to Eli. It was great to meet you in Helen. What's up, Sharon at the cruising scene? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Thank you for stopping by with us. What's up, Megan Edgeworth? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here, Megan. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. And Eli's saying, what's happening, everyone? Well, Eli, what's happening is everyone's waiting on you to get in here. And everyone is saying hello to everyone else as I'm trying to get through. A week ago, we were eating Jersey Mike's watching YouTube, says Meg. Eli says, nice to meet you too, Yoder. We couldn't have chosen a more perfect person. Y'all even matched me. Meg, when we left Helen, our first time of being down there, which I think was actually the second Helen meetup, because the first Helen meetup was an accident. If what I'm understanding correctly from Blaine and Darren is that they were met up in Helen, and then all of a sudden everyone else started meeting up, and that was the first one. The second one, we was there for the first service by the river, and Meg and Paul were there, and we stayed with Mike and Michelle in the cabin, and then after we go in there and get my drink in that other cup, and after we had service by the river, which was actually in the parking lot of the Hellendorf, everyone was like, man, that Meg and Paul, they were something. That Meg and Paul, and then it turned out that Meg and Paul became a couple, and then that Meg and Paul got married a couple years later. So that was awesome. All right, now if you just give me my drink to drink out of, my cup, I'll have you on here. It's sitting in there too, maybe beside the stove. Yeah. Yep. Kenny filmed it, Scott. Well, I had it for Kenny. He told me to film it, so I held the phone and hit record, and he done all the extracurricular activities, the talking and the eating and the tongue slap braining. And what's up, Ringo and Zara? Welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Crystal surprised me too. Yeah. It makes us at 11 p.m. when her and Kenny finally got there. I definitely sent some pictures over. Thank you, Meg. Like I said, I need some to put something together, and we didn't have anything. Yep, that's Eli Hicks, Megan. I got to go. Congratulations again, Scott and Amber. Between this community, cruiser community, and HH4C, my cup is overflowing with awesome people. That is a fact, Meg. What's up, Jimmy Spencer? Hello to you and Connie. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Jimmy, we got to get you to Helen. As much as you like Pigeon Forge, you would love Helen. Okay. Helen is my pick 10-1 over Pigeon Forge. We don't go to Fakewood anymore.
There's a lot. There's like a lot more to do though.
In Pigeon Forge? I mean, you got go-karts, but that's it. Everything else you can do in Helen. Putt-putt.
Well, you can do go-karts in Helen too.
Yeah, you can do go-karts in Helen too. We just didn't this time.
But it's bigger. There's like more places to eat.
I'm not a fan of Pigeon Forge.
They got a CC's Pizza. They got a...
Who gives that big... They got a CC's Pizza not far down the road from Helen.
No, they
don't. We went
to
it that one night. Yes, we did last year. When it was coming that flood. Don't scratch your nose on the microphone.
It itches. I didn't know that.
I've just had my fill of Pigeon Forge. What's up, Miss Abby Brewer? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming here, Abby.
Hey, Riley. Oh, God. I'm so loud.
I
Blaine.
made some great friends last weekend. I'm blessed to have met y'all. Yes, Yoda, and we was hoping that you could stick around Sunday. And we were really I told Amber and the boys when we left, I said, I got to see Yoda and shake his hand at the dinner Saturday night. I said, but hopefully we really get to talk to him before we leave Sunday because I'd like to get to know him better. And then lo and behold, I heard your pastor got sick and you had to go home to take care of church duties. So that is awesome, Yoda. Eli, you better find out. You better know who Abby is.
Hey, Blaine, you want to play some mini golf tonight?
Right there, look.
It downloaded.
Lisa says Slice of Helen is awesome. Meg says there's a great pizza place at Slice of Helen. So I was caught up on the chat. So until we can get Amber and our perspective of Helen, I thought what would be no better than to get Helen through the eyes of some teenagers. So we get to Helen at 2:30, 15 to 3. Because we can't get there no earlier. I mean, we tried. We tried this time. No, but Amber had to stop 3 or 4 different places. Yes, we did. We was really in the car and down the driveway. And
at what time?
Probably like 10.
10:45 at most.
I wanted to leave by 9, but you know how your mama is. And then we had to stop, and then stop, and then stop, and then we had to stop and wash our car.
I was asleep, so I don't know.
But we finally show up in Helen.
Wait, do you? He said I'm gonna get in trouble.
Eli, you stay in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
We finally show up in Helen, and we do the cardinal sin because we know that we have to do this every year. Every year when we check into the Hellendorf, what's the one thing we got to have?
I don't know.
Your driver's license.
Money?
The card that you saved the room with, reserved the room with.
Money?
And what do you always have to go get every year?
ID.
Off the back of the car.
Oh. License plate number.
The tag number. So we're checking in. All Amber's checking in. I'm busted open to pee. So I go in, pee, come back out, and Aiden is on his way to the car. And who's the first person we run into?
Jeff and Tootsie.
But Tootsie wasn't there.
No, I wish he was.
We run into Sir Jeff. And we finally get checked in, but we don't take anything in. We just get checked in, and everyone's meeting over at the... They didn't remove it for your dad, unfortunately. We'll just have to fill Chad up. We didn't go check in because we didn't have time. Doss Ice Cream was shut down because they had a water pipe break, and then they had to take a lot of the floor up to replace it, yada, yada, yada. So everyone is meeting at the Troll Taverns.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where we head.
We looked for it for like a long time, trying to find a place to park there.
Yeah, we were going to go straight there, but Helen not being the perfect place for.
Pigeon Forge has parking places.
Big
that whoop. You don't have to pay $10 to pay or to park in.
I'm telling you, Dolly Parton has ruined Pigeon Forge for me. She is fake. There's more fake about her than what's just on her chest, and we'll leave it at that, and we'll stop right there, and we won't take this discussion any further. Because I'm not a big Dolly fan. But
I never said that.
By the time we drive around, find out you got to pay $10 to park all day. I said, shoot, let's just check in the hotel and we can park in the parking lot of the hotel, and then we can just walk to Troll Taverns. And we did. No, Diane, Jeff didn't bring Tootsie. He brought his VR and his computer, but he didn't bring Tootsie. I'm beginning to think Tootsie's a rental dog, says Paul. I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sharon, it's just Dolly's not the mountain person she wants to claim to be.
I mean, she did put down a meal.
But anywho, back on with this. We're not getting on the Dolly
Well, we talked
train.
about her.
So we go to Troll's Tavern. That's where we meet up with a bunch of people we didn't know were coming because they were keeping it a secret to us.
And then we stood there for like 5 minutes, and then me and Eli went and fished.
Then you and Eli go and fish. Now, how was the fishing? And you can't say bad because you and Eli really didn't give it a fair trial.
Well, we couldn't.
You could.
No, we couldn't.
Why couldn't you?
We were too busy.
They were too busy. They did not give.
We did it.
Yeah, we saw Meg and Paul before the tavern. We did. They were going back to their room, and we ran into them, and that was our first hug in Helen. Was Meg and Paul.
No. My first hug
Well,
in Helen
Jeff.
was Jeff.
Jeff gave us the bro hug.
Yeah, he had Oculus in his hand.
But Meg and Paul give us the squeeze hug.
Yeah.
So we get there, and you guys go fishing. What's up, Miss Najima? Welcome in, welcome in. And you can't really say the fishing was bad because you didn't give the fishing a fair trial because...
I tried.
Because...
I tried.
But what happened?
I didn't even get a bite. That's why I didn't try.
But you ran into...
Clayton and Billy?
They made some buddies this time. Now, Billy, Darren's boy's been going to these meetups as long as Darren has. My boys have been going to this meetup as long as we have. But I don't know if they finally matured enough and their age finally... But they connected that weekend in a big way with Clayton, who's Darren's nephew that came up, Billy, Darren's boy, Eli, and Aiden, my two boys. Did you just rise up and fart?
That was Brody.
Yes, you did. You're making the dog move.
That was Brody.
No, he's getting out of here.
Brody.
I don't blame you. Go, dog.
I'm sorry.
Go, dog.
Brody.
Go, dog. Go, dog.
Yeah, he loves me.
But you guys met up, and what happened?
We did not get into any mischief.
That's a lie. What did you all end up doing Friday night?
We walked around.
They walked around.
You gave us a curfew, which
Their curfew was 12 o'clock.
I ain't saying it. I ain't saying it.
Eli's
Okay?
in there screaming. They played Ding Dong Ditch.
No.
Yes, there you go, Lisa. Lisa got it right off the bat.
How does Lisa know that? No, that was Clayton and Billy.
No.
No.
That whole pack, that gang of four,
Okay, it was Eli.
was running around ding dong ditching. Meg, that is awesome, and I'm glad that you're going to wait for that story next week because I probably know that story or know who was involved.
It was all Eli's idea.
Involved in that story.
Eli was the brains behind of it.
Meg says they did it to me, and I wasn't in my room.
Well, we didn't know that you wasn't in the room. We just thought.
So they're ding dong ditching, which ain't ding donging. It's just knock and run.
Knock everyone down, trying to get down the stairs.
They played knock and run. And then y'all went to the 700 Club. That's what we called it.
Ronnie.
And then come up with the... Go ahead.
Ronnie.
Aiden, don't turn on Eli, says Meg.
It's all Eli. Eli did everything.
Yoda says, you can see things from my balcony. Danny D says, I bet it was Amber farting, Meg.
Yep.
But they go up to the 700 Club. And they hang out and watch Ronnie. Which I didn't know at the time. But Ronnie had his own fan club, which consists of Clayton, Billy, Eli, and Aiden. And evidently, the more Ronnie they enticed, the more Ronnie they got.
Ronnie.
So that was their night, Friday night, and they come back and they were hysterically laughing. They said Ronnie is a trip. They said Ronnie is a ball of fun, and Darren was live over there, and he had Ralphie that was on with him. I know Roxy was sitting behind them, and then you could see them boys as they was running back and forth, and they'd holler, "Ronnie!"
Yep.
So, and that was on that live. But Meg's right, Ronnie be Ronnie. We
Ronnie.
got no noise complaints. No, Meg, we didn't. We was actually
Yo,
low key.
we did. Some ponytailed guy came up to us, said, "Would y'all keep it down, please?"
Man, that's because Jens is over there.
Ronnieing it up.
Yoda said, I didn't complain. I was sleeping. But that was Friday night. So you get back to the motel room. But Friday night, we eat at a special place. Where did we eat supper Friday night?
That was a long time ago, man. Oh. Was it Megan Paul's?
Yes, we ate supper with Meg and Paul in their suite. They called it the junior suite, but it was like the honeymoon suite. So, what did we eat with Meg and Paul?
We had some possum casserole and some squirrel gravy.
Possum casserole. Really?
We had spaghetti.
We had spaghetti with
Texas roll? Is it
garlic toast.
Texas is what it
Garlic
is.
Texas toast.
Yes.
And that was a surprise.
Blaine's birthday?
We had Blaine a little birthday party.
He looks so cute in the tiara.
Paul and Meg made Blaine a birthday cake, a red velvet cake, and that cake was the best.
Bustin'.
The best cake I've ever tasted in my
That
life.
was bustin'.
I don't know what special Paul done to that, but it was awesome. Awesome.
Spaghetti was good too.
The spaghetti was great. I had two plates.
Yeah, I had 2 plates.
And a bunch of garlic bread.
Bunch.
And because we hadn't eaten all day,
No.
we went straight there. I had me and Amber had
those
pickle fries
and those tater tot things from Walmart, like those tater.
Yeah, we bought when we was at Walmart. We bought some kind of tater jumbo something.
It's good.
But Yoda says a tiara. Yeah, for Blaine. And Meg says Paul cooked it all. But hey, let me tell you guys, this was awesome eating. And we done it right there in their room. We didn't go anywhere out to eat Friday.
Mm-mm.
Like I said, Blaine came over, and there was a lot of people invited, but they had other things going on, which was fine, perfectly fine.
Perfect.
Because we had Meg and Paul to ourselves with Blaine.
Don't make it sound weird.
Well, we did. I mean, we didn't have to share them with nobody. It was just Blaine,
that's
Meg,
weird.
Paul, you, Eli, me, and Amber.
Eli, you want to fight?
And
we'll take it out to the parking lot. We'll tussle.
Miss seeing the bottom half of your face. You need to come this way then. Set up taller.
I don't want to set up taller. If
You're
I do,
slouching.
I'll take them up.
Hey, God, Aiden. Man, you need to go to the bathroom. All right, that got us through Friday night into Saturday. Saturday, what did you do Saturday?
Nothing.
No. All right, your nothing cost me $100.
Okay, so I woke up.
Hang on, let me see if
I was a little hungry.
There. All right, Saturday, me and your mom head off thrift store shopping with Meg and Paul.
No. Rephrase that. We got up to Billy knocking down our door. And then we got up and started doing the things to do the things.
So while we go shopping, you and Eli does not go with us. What do you and Eli do?
We meet up with Billy and Clayton, and then somehow Corn gets with us.
Corn's
are good.
Corn is awesome, and I have told Corn that I know my kids aggravated him to death, but he hung with
The cool
these
squad.
group of 4 boys all weekend.
The cool squad.
Corn was the adult watching over him, and he done a great job. I would have pulled my hair out with these 4, but you go and do what?
First we go to the mountain coaster.
They go to the mountain coaster.
But the lighting was not good for the pictures.
So you go back.
We come back to you.
So I sent $40 the first time.
20 piece to ride the mountain coaster.
They come back to me. I send 40 more to go ride again.
No, we went to
but I sent 10 a piece to eat at Wendy's. That's $100 that I give you in the parking lot of the Hellendorf before I even leave. What's up, William Smith? Welcome in. Oh wait, somehow we ended up not babysitting this time. Yeah, Corn is awesome, Lisa. He really is. Corn's a good one.
Corn's a good one.
And Corn went rode the mountain coaster with them both times. He went to Wendy's with them.
Corn.
All while we were out shopping.
He jaywalked with us.
They jaywalked across Helen.
We did.
At places where they couldn't cross.
We seen 12. We almost got caught by 12.
12 is a police officer.
We talked to 12.
With a K9.
All night. Me, Clayton, and Eli and Billy. We talked to 12 for like 30 minutes.
12 is a police officer with, he's a K9 officer. Had a K9. They got the pet K9. What was this K9's name?
Biter 99.
So you have no idea?
No. I know he didn't really like me, Clayton, or Eli, or Billy.
He's kind of trained not to.
Well, he's a drug dog. He ain't the mean dog.
Yeah, but children up to no good teenagers. Same thing.
He had a toy.
All right, so you get back from mountain coastering, and you go to the bathroom. You go somewhere, and end up getting left.
No, we just went to the room, and Eli was gonna go get his money back from Clayton because from the mountain coaster, after we paid, he put his money in Clayton's wallet.
All right.
And he went and got the money, and apparently he got sucked in and kidnapped, and got took to the falls.
And they go to the falls,
and Eli never texts me. Nobody ever tells me anything.
He said he called you or texted you, but you never would come. But anyways, Aiden don't go to the falls because he gets left in the room. So we get back to the room and we take you mini golfing with us. After we go back to Wendy's, get you.
Well, you go to. I take Kenny to Wendy's.
We meet you there with Kenny. Aiden somehow gets stuck wheeling Kenny around.
I talked to Crystal and Kenny, and Crystal told me to take him somewhere. I don't know. She just said wheel him around for a minute. And
yeah, Sharon, they really did. The kids had an awesome time. Like, and Crystal told you take Kenny and just wheel him somewhere. Because Kenny's in a wheelchair because he broke his walker. He ran the wheels off of his walker. It's at the shop getting new tires put on.
Well, anyways, back to the story.
You end up at Helen with Kenny.
And what?
You end up at Helen. You end up at Wendy's with Kenny.
Yeah, and then I leave y'all, and I go swimming.
Meg and Paul and me and Amber show up at Wendy's. You've done an eat, so you're going to go swimming.
Yeah.
And was Billy swimming with you at this time?
No. Billy was at the falls.
Billy was at the falls. So Aiden goes swimming.
By myself.
And then we get through eating. We grab Aiden and go to mini golf.
I'm in my swimming trunks, by the way.
Playing mini golf.
And it is windy, so.
But it's not cold. It's warm. Saturday was the warmest day.
At one point, I had to run back to the room, grab my hoodie, and I told him, and he was sitting there waiting on me. He's like, "Where were you been?" I told you where I was going. Listen.
Is Misha in here?
Misha.
I don't see her. You're always there for Kenny. Yep. What's up, Tails, Tolt, and the Dark? Welcome in, welcome in. What's up, Mama G? We got to see Miss Mama G.
I got to see Mama G. I got to ride in the car with Mama G.
You got to ride in the car with Mama G. Where'd you ride in the car with Mama G at?
Going back from what's it called? The supper.
Oh, at
The
Hofbrauhaus.
Hofbrauhaus. Yeah.
Mama G was in the car with you?
Clayton was riding. We were jamming out the party in the USA.
With Mama G?
With Mama G.
Mama G, I'm sorry.
And she's sitting there. Billy was in the middle of me and Eli. We was in the back. We just up at the planet at AS.
And Mama G's up front with Clayton.
Yeah, and she's just
Yeah, Mama G's dancing the party in the USA.
yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, you're playing mini golf with us, and you're winning.
Yeah.
And Eli gets back from his little trip, and he wants to take his coat to the room, but he don't have a room key, so he calls me.
No, he wants to change his coat.
No, he wants to take it to the
No, he
room.
wants to change his coat.
Okay, you don't have a key to get in the room.
Okay.
So he comes to the mini golf to get a key, and that's where you get sucked in to go on with Eli.
I didn't get sucked in. I just
So we lost Aiden from mini golf to go with Eli. And where did you all go?
We just walked around and went in stores. We bought sunglasses.
Bought sunglasses
with the leftover money. And we just walked around. Then we lost Clayton. Then we lost Eli. Then it was just me and Billy. Then we went back. Me and Billy was like, "What are we gonna do?" He said, "You wanna go swimming?" No, we didn't.
No, that was after.
I don't know what we did.
But you ended up just walking around Helen until
we just kind of chilled
until the supper at the Hellendorf.
And then we rode with Darren. Me and Eli.
Or at the Hofbrauhaus. What's up, Scott Smith? Welcome in, welcome in. What is up, Ellsworth Carl? Hello, Miss Lacey. Say hello.
I got stuff to do, okay?
Say hello, Lacey.
Hello, Lacey. People to see.
So we you guys walk around Helen and just chill out, buy sunglasses until we meet you back at the room to get ready to go to the Hofbrauhaus. And there's a dress code that your mother has for you that I laid out for the Hofbrauhaus.
Yeah, but you didn't take in regulation that we have a white dog in black vest.
But so your mama had to run out and get a
lint roller.
A lint roller. But you had khaki pants.
And Darren was backing out of the Hellendorfs, and Eli was running.
When your mom got in, when your mom got there but she bothered Eli right quick, and
I didn't have nothing on me.
But you had pink vests, and makes it you had a lint roller.
Pink vest.
You had pink shirts and a black vest.
You don't know what you're talking about.
But you and Eli ride with Darren and Billy.
Set up the speaks, carry in the stands
to the Hofbrauhaus, and you guys help him set up his speakers, his sound equipment, and everything for the supper at the Hofbrauhaus. Scott, please keep Lacey in your prayers. She had a bad week with seizures last week. Yes, sir, Carl. Most definitely. Most definitely. All right. So after the Hofbrauhaus, Saturday night, you ride back with Clayton, Eli, Billy, Clayton, Mama G. You're jamming out the party in the USA, and she's.
Mama G says, "Turn it down."
Turn it down.
I know she is, but Aiden's over here saying she's a rocking out.
Yeah, she's a bobbing with it. She's bobbing.
But we get back to the Hellendorf, and Eli and Clayton go somewhere. And what did you and little Billy do?
Eli and Clayton, they go to 700 and just sit down. Me and little Billy.
You and Billy.
And Corn.
Yeah, Corn went with them. Go to the pool.
Well, yeah, we jumped in the pool, and then me and Billy, we did a thing. We did like a pool. We said 1 out of like 5, and then we both said 3, and then he said we had to go jump in the river.
They jumped in the river.
So then
I went about waist deep in that cold river.
You get out of the pool
and sprint.
The pool is in the middle of like the parking lot on this side of Hellendorf. You get out of the pool, go across the motel to the river, And jump in the river. You and Billy.
Me and Billy. We asked Corn if he wanted to, and then he said, "No, I'm just watching."
So
Oh, I can see Cole getting in there.
at least Corn didn't get in the river. He went and watched you, but you did jump in the river. Did you go back to the pool, or was that it?
We sprinted back to the pool.
And got back in the pool and got warm.
Yeah, and then Billy started getting cramps, like one after one after one.
Oh, that's
after
because
one
you
after
went
one.
from ice cold water back to warm water.
Yeah, and then we realized that, and then we just started throwing the football and catching it. Corn jumped in and catched it.
Caught
Corn
it. Caught it, not
catched
catched
it.
it. What's
Caught
up?
it.
What is up, Mike and Michelle at Our Home, Our Life? Welcome in, guys. Thank you for being here. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday.
Okay, that's all I did.
And you got
Bye,
to catch your footballs
guys.
Saturday night. You just come back to the room, and then Sunday morning hits. We go to Eli. Stop! You're gonna knock a camera down. You big butt.
Sesame.
We go to church by the river. Then you guys we end up at the Huddle House. And who do you sit with?
We sat with Mama G, Clayton, and Billy.
Mama G, Clayton, and Billy.
I could have said that.
And what did you get to eat at the Huddle House?
It's big. It's
I know it's big. I had to pay for it.
It's like a bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Was it?
No, we ordered by ourselves.
Was it pancakes,
No.
biscuits and gravy,
There's biscuits and gravy on it.
with like an omelet or something inside of it?
No, I didn't get no omelet.
But I'm talking about in your bowl. You had eggs,
I had eggs, bacon,
sausage.
sausage.
She had some big monster
Biscuits.
bowl.
Yeah, it's good. And
Yeah.
then we went home.
And then we load up and go home, and we take and we have an extra passenger on our way home.
And that's it. Bye, guys.
So you're done. You're out of here.
Yes, I had fun in Helen.
What is up,
Good again.
Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla?
Bye, guys.
Hello, Jeff and Tammy. Aiden is out. Eli is in. Cheeseburger with A1 and hash browns with gravy. Is that what you got?
What?
Is that what you got, or is that what Paul got?
What?
Cheeseburger with A1 and hash browns with gravy. Oh, yeah?
What's
up? All right, Eli, you're going to have to scoot up. Scoot up. Yep, so we can hear you. All right, but first of all, y'all, we have a problem with our cups. We're going to take a timeout from the Helen trip while we got Eli coming in. Aiden, come turn this light down some so we can see. These are the mugs that we are trying to make. These mugs are trash. I don't know if you can see or not.
Horrible.
But the top is peeling off already. We made the mugs and we set Amanda just chilling because she won the first one. We set it in the box. We get ready to ship it. And thank God, Amber said, let's make sure that that's the right one. And we take it out of the box, and this is what we've got. They are fading. They are chipping. And every one of them are doing this. So Amber gets a hold of the cup manufacturer, and they are sending us some cups free of charge. All right, Aiden, come turn this light back up.
Hold on a minute.
So hang on one more little bit for your mugs. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's too much. Turn down some.
Way too bright.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's work. So your mugs are coming. They are. We did get that straightened out with the manufacturer, and they should not be doing that. I mean, the mugs that we're using right now, the first ones we ever made, do not do this. I mean, you can see right here that big thing of aluminum.
Look who's in the bottom.
Hang on, we gotta flush the toilet right quick. Wave if you're ready.
Wave if you're ready.
Wait, Eli. It's hung. We need a plunger. Plunge, Eli. Plunge. All right, we plunged up a turd. What we got? What's up, Mama?
What's happening, Mom?
What in the world are you wearing?
Really? Are you eating pelicans?
Pelicans is open now for business.
I mean,
Amber,
it's warm enough.
did you wear that green shirt to work when you left here?
Yes.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either. That would have
That's
blinded me.
That would have blinded me.
I would have been like, you can't leave the house wearing that.
Well, I mean, hey, you wear the same thing to work.
No joke.
Yeah, but I have to. We can't do it like that because then we can't see Eli, so we're gonna have to go back to this.
No.
All right, that's just how life goes. Everyone is saying hello to Amber. Amber, can you see the chat or are you chatless?
I cannot see the chat.
All right, she's chatless. So everyone's saying hello to Amber from Miss Lisa all the way to Michelle saying, Amber, you're teasing me with pelicans.
The first Pelicans of the year.
The first pelicans of the year. But Abby and Ellsworth Carl and everyone is saying hello to Amber. And Amber, I showed them the mug that we have that's dysfunctional, that the paint's chipping off of. And the reason we had to send those cups back and the reason that we're late on our mugs right now.
Hey, can you scoot that up?
But
They're supposed to be here Tuesday.
No, up.
why? It's got you right here.
We don't have to do this.
You don't have to do that. It can see you. I mean, I can see your shirt. I can see you right here.
No, I mean like.
Yes, we've ate our group our grippos, but there's a grippo problem.
Mhm.
Amber has hid them in her car.
Yes, she
I have
has.
my
And
car.
what's up, Ron from the Fam Adventures? Welcome in, welcome in. So we got to get those grippos brought inside, Amber. And I've also told them that you're the only one that took pictures and videos, and we will have that next week. And I don't know why this slid down when I done that. Do you? Looks like it will not go back up.
I don't know, but let's get to business.
Oh well, let's get to business. All right. So now what we're going to do?
That's my phone.
You hear that static?
Yep.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to get Eli's adventure starting on Friday.
Can I,
Friday.
can I go eat now?
Can you go eat? Yeah, you can just sit there,
You can sit there and
eat.
look like. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Well,
What? Let everybody watch me. That's not weird.
no,
No, it's not weird at all.
you're good. Max says, I got stuff from mini golf. Amber does too. We have a flag and we got some tattoos.
I got a hat.
Yeah.
You got a what?
A hat.
A hat? I didn't get a hat. But just don't fart, says Carl. Wait, haven't we seen this already?
What we doing here?
So here we go. Here's the scoop on Eli and what happens Friday. We've got up to you guys going fishing, and you don't fish that much because Eli is
we gotta
taller.
go. We gotta go find out who Helen is.
Is Eli is taller in person. Did Jens go do that trip?
What trip? Trip around Helen.
Did Jens go find out who Helen was?
We did with just me, Aiden, and Clayton, and Billy.
Because we didn't go on the Helen trip.
No, we did not. We actually came back from like going out, and they was going on there, and I was like, yeah, pretty much,
Yeah, you are the Helen
Yeah.
trip. Not.
pretty much.
So you just walk around Helen
Mm-hmm.
until we go eat with Meg and Paul.
Yep.
And what did you think about that cheesecake? Or that red
I
velvet
was about
cake?
to say cheesecake is horrible.
It was the red velvet cake with the cream cheese icing.
It was one of the best,
The best cake to eat.
without a doubt.
David says Roxanne is taller than Helen. Just barely, though. Be sure
That was so good.
your Eli channel.
Hold on.
You listen to me?
What?
That red velvet cake was so good when they went to give it to Kenny the next night. I had to steal a piece
Yeah,
with my
Kenny
bare
was going to eat the whole thing. So Amber stole a piece of the red velvet cake. And Amber, I hadn't really told anything that we done going on. I was going to wait till you're here with me next week, and we will share our Helen experience. Meg also said that she had a fart story to tell, but she had to wait till next. So she had to wait till next week. I don't know what
Alright.
that's about. Do you know what that's about?
Mm-mm.
Thanks, Meg. I never post or nothing,
We
but
plan to do a family meal each year in Helen. That is awesome, Paul, and we're awesome to be part of that family.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So after the eating, you guys leave before the treat shows up, or before we go to Fred and
I was about
Connie's
to
room.
say, no, we ding dong ditched Fred and Connie.
They just ding dong ditched everybody. The fart story was not Amber.
See,
Hayden says that's first.
Mhm. You want to come home and whoop your child?
What was that?
What was that, Mom?
Said something about discharged. What's up, Pam? Welcome in. Welcome in.
All right.
All right. So Friday night ends ding
Yeah.
dong ditch.
So we are walking. Love you too, Meg. So we are walking down the place at the hotel at the
Called the
Hellendorf.
hallway.
At the Hellendorf.
Called the hallway.
Well, yeah, there was a bunch of them. And we're just walking, and randomly I'll stop and just go, and we'll just all take off. One time we did it to a door like 3 times, and they come out and started screaming. So we just went to 700 and
Right.
hung out.
You know that right there is, first of all, aggravating.
No. It's
It
not
is illegal.
It's not illegal.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Knocking on somebody's door and running should be a chargeable offense. And we should ask 12 about it.
You should ask 12. Well, I guess what? 12 liked us. We got to know every single 12 in Helen, Georgia.
12 is not just a police,
proud of.
one police person.
No, it isn't.
See, Amber, that's you. We heard you again.
Mom, please tell him that 12 is more than one cop.
Yeah, Ron. Right here's your ding dong ditchers. It wasn't Scott either. No, it wasn't me. I didn't fart.
Wait.
Almost
No, I shouldn't have said nothing because like half the people in here is going to know it's us next year. But
Everybody knew it was you this year.
yeah, who knew? Besides Corn, because she caught us.
Meg caught you. Paul caught you. Blaine
Hey,
caught you.
Hey, but that was it. Other than that,
I caught you.
you don't know.
I caught you during them
Uh,
steps.
You caught them. I was hidden. Me and Billy
No,
was
no,
hidden.
no, no.
Oh, yeah. Me and Billy was hidden.
But anyways, everyone knew that it was you. Says, hey, we were all young once. You cannot get through your youth without ding dong ditching someone. All right. So, anyways, that gets into Friday, or still Friday night. You go to
Yep.
700 Club.
Yep. Oh, man. Man, it was awesome.
And this ain't the 700 Club we see on TV.
What do you mean?
The 700 Club on TV is Bible reading, scripture reading. So,
God, it was so fun.
Yoda says, "Don't turn left if the sign says not to." That's all I'm saying about that.
If you listen to the live real closely, you can hear 4 voices in the back just laughing
Well, see, Darren's live.
because Clayton is dying on the ground. He's laughing. He's laughing.
Everybody said, everybody we talked to, said, "Where's the boys?" And we said, "Well, they went up to the 700 building, which we called the 700 Club." And then I hear that Darren's live, so I go to Darren, and he's there with Crystal to start out with. Then he goes to Ralphie, and you can see Roxy in the background. And the only thing we can hear you boys saying, and we see them go by one by one, was "Ready."
We tried to get Clayton to go on, but he wouldn't.
No,
They called it the hot seat.
and I told you, I said, I text you.
Yeah, no, you called me
No, I called you. I said, Eli, I said, go up to Darren.
and whisper in his ear.
And no, I didn't say whisper. I said, go up to Darren and sit down in that chair and look at him and say, only I've got to say is go Heels.
Well, I couldn't because
So he
Ronnie
goes
was on the
up.
hot seat.
He goes up and whispers sweet nothings into Darren's ear, go Heels. When you
And he says, "Go Gators."
but anyways, Jim's in the background doing the
Ronnie. Ronnie.
700 was the Tower of Power partying. Yep, that was the party.
Okay,
The party
so-
tower.
When this is so we got a noise complaint because we had all walked
You got
outside.
3.
Okay, but listen, the other 2 was when we was running around outside. This one was in 700, and I watched the dude walk up, and I said, "Uh oh, just turn your back." And hold on, listen. So he comes up and goes, "Can y'all just keep it down?" And then Ronnie walks out, and he goes, "Hey!"
Oh my Lord.
And everyone's like, "Ronnie, shh!" And he goes,
Amber,
No.
you have a question.
No, unfortunately. I did get some advice tonight though, so
Pam, on a side note, they are talking about canceling fishing season for Western North Carolina
"Yeah, I know it's gonna suck."
because a lot of the waters here are still contaminated.
But hey, guess
and
what? You know what
they-
that means? We gotta go lake fishing.
And they say that there's still so much debris in the waterways. This dog's fixing to lay down and move that camera.
No, he's not. He knows what he's doing.
That there's still so much storm debris in the rivers here, and the rivers are contaminated. That for the anglers' safety, they think they're not going to have any kind of a fishing season here in Western North Carolina. Meg says the only time she went to 700 Club was to escort Crystal and Kenny when Kenny showed up.
Oh
So,
my goodness. Bringing Kenny down those steps.
yeah, Ron, I know, right? Cancel fishing season because all the water, we still have vehicles in our rivers here that they haven't got out yet. And of course, all the gas or diesel or oil or whatever is already run out. But they're saying our rivers are still contaminated and that they're still full of storm debris, and they don't want to risk anglers' safety. So I don't know. I don't know what that. I know they do a lot of stocking here from the fish hatchery, and the fish hatchery got hit real bad at Armstrong. So they're still going to stock some places, but it's going to be a modified stocking schedule. And
Yeah, I heard that they was still getting eggs, but they couldn't hatch them here, like nowhere close to here, because they all got wiped.
what's up, Mr. Michael Andrews? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so Friday night
Yep. Yeah, we're life of the party.
at the 700 Club.
Yeah, okay. Friday night was wicked.
All right.
Then we go to bed. Wake up, not bright and early.
No.
Saturday morning. at
Look
like
at your mama.
10.
Has she ever been wanting to get up bright and early?
good.
What?
I got up very good Saturday.
What?
Got up very well Saturday.
Something
don't
very
know
well
what North
Saturday.
said. What, Amber?
I
Speak
got
up.
up very well Saturday.
12.
You got up around 12 Saturday.
I got up around like 9:30 or 10.
Nobody can understand what you're saying.
I got up well.
She got up well
Well.
Saturday.
Well,
You got up weller than I would have thought you would have.
we woke up to Billy beating on the door asking if we wanted to go ride a roller coaster.
And
We did. We went with him and Corn and Clayton and Aiden.
and then you come back and get more money to go to do what?
And go eat the Wendy.
But to go ride the coaster again.
We went and ate the Wendy, then went and rode the coaster again, and Corn paid for it.
And then you come back. So that's where you come up with all that money.
And then I come back and we walked the. No, we didn't walk around. We came back. We went in the room because I was just going in there to chill and calm down, maybe talk to Abby, but that didn't work. And I said, I'm going to go get my money back because me and Abe was getting ready to walk around Helen, go find something to do and something to buy. And so I was like, I'm going to get my money back. And I walked down and I heard, Eli, jump in the car.
Good night, Lisa. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for being here.
Hey, answer that question, very bottom.
I don't know who Corn is. I don't know his real name.
Oh, me either.
He is him and his buddy Ari are from Rhode Island. I do know that. And they came down to the Helen meetup they do every year. But I only know him as Corn. I do not know the guy's real name. So we
Me
call him
either.
Corn. Amber, do you know Corn's real name?
But anyway, I get sucked into going because I didn't want to go.
What's up, Griffins? Welcome in, welcome in.
because they had mentioned going before, and I was like, I don't really don't want to.
Is
And
that
then
the Anna Ruby Falls?
yeah. And then they just was like, get in. So I was like, okay, fine.
Ron, it may be. Like I said, I don't know. I've just known him as Corn. You know,
And I can talk about the actual falls.
when Darren introduced us to Corn and Ari at Doc's Ice Cream 4 year ago, I said, "Hey, Corn, I'm Scott," and that was it. He was Corn, and I was Scott, and that,
We didn't really
I don't know him as
him.
anything else.
We didn't really know him until this year. We
You
pretty
didn't,
much.
but I did.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep on going with my story.
Okay, so now
This
what's up,
is-
Michael? And welcome in, welcome in.
All right. So this is on our way to the falls. We start blasting music, and we're like, "Hey, what do you like?" And Corn goes Creed. So then we start playing some Creed.
Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking that kind of Creed.
This is not karaoke.
But that's Creed, right?
Yes.
All right. I know Creed.
Oh my God. All right, anyway,
I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down.
So and
Alright, go ahead.
then they was like, Eli, what do you want to listen to? And I said, Little Baby.
Little baby. Thank you,
So-
Sharon.
so we
Sharon says, Scott, we watched Sunday service online and you did wonderful. But Meg and Paul's wedding was awesome too. Yes, it was. Thank you, Sharon.
So we got Corn in his Randall BMW
Randall BMW.
going up the mountain, blasting Little Baby, and he's sitting there just like this, and we're all. It's full blast. Speakers are booming.
Note to self, Corn, I'm not a Little Baby fan either.
And then
Mama, you a Little Baby fan?
And then once we get up there, we're like, hey, get right behind Darren, and I lay on the horn. So we got this was right before Darren
You're
paid
putting
for
Corn
us.
up to bad stuff.
And we got right behind him, and he went, bah!
After who got done paying for you?
Darren,
To do what?
go up to the falls.
So we owe Darren money now.
Corn, Clayton, Billy, and Aiden.
Yeah, that right there's our new shirt, Ron. Going up the mountain, blasting Little Baby. I can see that as a headliner.
I'd come on for this.
Y'all doing going up the mountain, blasting Little Baby?
Or Ghana. We listened to a little bit of Ghana.
All right, go ahead, Darren. We owe Darren money now. We owe Darren and Corn. How many people? Y'all, if you're in here and you're in the chat and you was in Helen and we owe you money, put a one in the chat and send us your address so we can send you some money.
No. All right.
I mean,
So
God.
so we get to the mountain and we find Ronnie.
Ronnie.
And we're like, hey Ronnie, you see that golf cart? He looks at it weird and Clayton goes, you gonna steal it? Ronnie goes, I'm thinking about it. And then we start taking off up a mountain and we start walking with Ronnie and I hear Billy say, Ronnie, sing us your Helen song. So up the mountain we go and he's singing, hanging out with my friends in Helen, Georgia. In Helen, Georgia. And once we get up there, we start taking pictures and everything. Clayton has to take pictures for 3 families.
3 families.
Yeah, he has to take
families?
just pick random people.
Random people that's not, he don't know.
No.
But they're just like, do you care to take a picture?
Like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's just been good.
And then when we go back down, we honk it there and again.
But you walk up to
Golly.
the falls. How's the walk to the falls?
Oh, it really wasn't that long.
Because we know that it's paved, but we've heard that it's also straight up. Or
It ain't all paved. I mean, it is until you get to where the falls are. Then you got to walk up like good old flight of stairs.
and
Jens will have to go next year. It's pretty fun.
Yoda said we owe him money. Mike and Michelle said we owe them money. And Ron from the Family Adventures says we owe them $149.99 for ding dong ditches. Amber, who are you looking at?
We'll just send them in right.
Let us see what you're seeing. What are you looking at?
Krista?
Who?
Krista.
Oh, let's see Krista. Say hello, Krista. Hello, Krista.
Can't my
Hello.
brain.
My lord, she's eating. Anyway, let's keep on. Let's keep on the trucking.
All right, keep on trucking.
Wait, where was we at? Okay, we're at the falls. We're
Yeah.
leaving the falls.
You said the walk up to it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't all paved.
Yeah, and then the walk back down was worse because you had to stop yourself where it was so steep.
What's up, Krista? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Honey, I've got to go to work.
Okay, bye, mom.
All right. Well, hang on. We'll give you the whole screen to tell everybody bye.
Give me nothing.
Hang on. Hang on. All right. That's all you, Mama.
Everything they say about me is true.
Everything we say about you's true. Good.
Mm-mm.
That is awesome. I will talk to you later.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye, mom. Bye, mom.
She out. Okay,
And we back.
we back now. So you're to the falls,
Yep. And we're leaving the falls.
but
On the way
you
back-
take a picture,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and I saw you in the picture on Captain Billy's channel because Captain Billy was there and took the picture, and it was you and Captain and Darren
It was
and
everybody, man.
Alma and Ronnie,
Ready.
everyone was
Ronnie.
there. So, and then you walk back down.
And the walk back down, we walked with Ronnie. We walked with Ronnie back down, and Billy goes, "What if I was to push Ronnie in that water?" And Clayton goes, "I'd run down there and get him." And Ronnie goes, "Well, what if I just fall?" And Clayton goes, "I'll catch you." So on the walk back down, we talked about some stuff that I don't want to mention on here, but
Okay.
and we get all the way down, and they're like, "Where are we going to eat?" And they said, "Well, there's a deli down there. I think it's Betty's or something.
I guess I don't.
Wherever Meg got her steaks from, because I saw a bunch of steaks there."
That was Betty's.
Okay, so after we go there, and I get my Red Bull, and we head out. It's just me and Clayton, because Billy, we tried to get Billy to talk to a girl the whole day. It didn't happen.
They're trying to get Billy to talk to a girl.
And we talked to his dad, and we was like, "We could get Billy to talk to women." And then we go,
Gosh, oh, Darren for that too.
"Yeah, I think he likes men because he ain't been talking to no woman." We was just kidding, obviously.
And you know
But-
better than that.
But after we walked out, and Clayton bought my Red Bull, and so we was walking back, and we're walking down the main streets of Helen, and we switched lanes like 3-4 times.
The main streets of Helen.
And once we get back, we go to his room, and
All right, Scooby. Hang on one second. Scooby says, if you could, please pray for my wife. She has a concussion that she will be healed quickly, and we are praying for that, Scooby. That everything
concussions
heals
are
quick.
horrible. I've had one.
Yep, we had to go through concussion protocol in football.
All right,
All right,
so we go back to
You're changing sides of the street.
and then we get back to the Helendorf,
Uh huh.
and we walk in Clayton and Mama G's room, and we sit down for a minute, and he calls 3 of the girls on his phone, and he talks to them for a minute, and then he gets a honey bun, and then we leave. And I was like, "Let's go get a key card. I'll change my jacket out when we walk around Helen," because I had a black jacket on and it was hot.
So it's burning you. I don't know why everything just went off.
Oh, whoa!
Just
All right.
went off. We're back now.
All right. So after then I go get the key card, change my jacket out, and we start walking. And then we meet up with Aiden, and then Billy flies in. So now we're walking all together around. We walked through every single shop, and we walked through the first shop, and me and Aiden get brand new sunglasses.
But Aiden's already got some,
Yeah,
but he didn't like them.
no. So I got green ones. He got white ones.
All right.
And then
So you got new sunglasses.
And then we walk through a couple more shops, and then we see a biker gang that Clayton was in.
God, this story just keeps getting bigger.
I promise.
Okay,
It's the Punishers.
I'm with you.
And he whips out his wallet and he shows me this metal thing and it says Punisher on it.
Right.
And he goes, I know them dudes. And he left us to try to go find them because his dad knows them.
Right. Okay.
And then I'm walking around and I just look behind me and Aiden and Billy's following me. And I'm like, Ken's got to go. I'm like, I'm going to walk around by myself. Ken's got to go.
I'm not down it.
And after I walk around Helen for a little bit, I walk back and Billy shows up back to our room and he's like, when he ends leaving to go to the Hofbra house. And we walk down there and he's like, well, you can just go with me. I'll ask Dad. And we walk down there and he was like, yeah, Jens can help me set up. And we was like, all right. So then we go back, change, get ready to go to the Hofbra house. And once we get, I sat in the front seat, by the way.
Right.
And once we get started, once we get down there, we carry everything in, get everything set up. Me, Billy, and Clayton, and Aiden, and we all go and sit in a corner. Well, it was me, Billy, and Aiden. We all went and sat in the corner, and then Clayton shows up. And after that, we see Corn come in, and he sits down with us.
Mhm.
And the waiter comes up, and he's like, "Where's your parents? Mine ain't come yet. What
But-
can we get you to eat?"
But we do get you on our bill, so we don't owe anybody for the Hofbra house. We did take care of that, but
So I get a burger. Aiden gets a burger. Billy gets a chicken schnitzel. And
what?
A chicken schnitzel.
What is that?
You've had a wiener schnitzel.
But I had a chicken schnitzel. Schnitzel.
He made me try it. It wasn't good. No. He
Did
said
he like it?
he said no, it ain't cooked right. It's way better in Germany.
Well, and Billy's been to Germany, so he would know.
So
But how was
we
your
all-
burger?
Oh, it was great, dude. We all got burgers. Me, Aiden, and Clayton got burgers and fries, like a normal American.
What does Corn get? Corn?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. He was just there. And then guess what? Here's what gets good. Caroline and Duke was playing. Dad was watching it in front of me. I couldn't see it because of his big old head and chest chair. And Billy's like, well, I got YouTube TV. I'll just put it on. And he said, Florida's playing. We'll just do a little split screen. And he goes, well, Florida's killing them. Let's just turn it on that. And that's pretty close. It was done by 1 point at half, and we got killed that game. But I watched it, and I was like, all right, it was halftime, and I was like, all right, we're good. Just turn it off. Because we're down by 1. But
Right.
then after that, they introduced everybody at the Hofbra house, and we waited on Mama G to get done eating and everything and talk to everybody. And
But you still left long before we did.
And once we did that, we got in Mama G's car, and I stunk it up.
You like, so you let a big one?
Oh yeah. And then
He
we
let
got out, and there was
Mama
this,
G, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mama G.
and there was this old dude, and he walks by and he goes, "What's going on?" And he stunk it up, and he goes, "Well, no more farting tonight, boys." And we all get back in, and we're just listening to music, and he calls his dad and tells him about the Punishers and what all happened that day. And Mama G, finally she gets ready, and we pull around, pick her up, and start blasting "Part in the USA" all the way back.
And she's telling you it's turned down.
No, so at first he started blasting it, and she was like, "Clayton, turn that down." And then once we get there, me and Clayton and Aiden go park it because we let Billy and Mama G out. We still beat them to their room because they had to take the elevator. Stairs are way faster.
Okay.
So she's like, "Dang, Young's beat us here," and all that. And yeah. And then I get changed. They get changed. Me and Clayton take off to 700. And 700 was way chiller on Saturday. We didn't really get too crazy.
So the 700 was a normal place on Saturday.
Yeah, other than Ronnie being Ronnie. And
Ronnie!
we seen some nice photos of Ronnie from Alma.
Okay, so you get the Ronnie story from Alma.
Oh, Lord, yeah. And then we start talking about cruises. And then we walk. And then Ronnie's like, well, I want to go over and see what's over at that party. Their party. And they
Which-
give Ronnie's daughter
Popsicle.
Popsicle.
Because I'm eating popsicles.
And
Of course.
a little
Meg
sash.
Meg buys
Okay. you can say whatever you want to about my girlfriend. She is way sassier. Ronnie's daughter,
I don't know.
her granddaughter. Ronnie's granddaughter, way
Right.
sassier than Abby.
But anywho,
So after we get back,
Crystal says that's because most of them were at the bar singing.
I heard about that.
But anywho, the 700s calm down
We had to
and
keep Ronnie from going to the bar, but
they come over to where we're at, and we'll get into all of that next week because it's a show of its own.
well, I don't even know what happened over there because I just walked over there and walked back, and then Aiden and Billy just got out of the pool and they walked with us back.
Because they go get in the river and then go back to the pool.
And here's where the fun begins.
Abby says, I'm sassy. Sassy britches.
And here's where the fun begins. So then we all four get back together. It's
And-
about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night.
You're ding dong ditching again.
And we're running down the halls, beating on doors and running.
They're knocking and running.
And then we made up at 12 again. We talked to 12.
Mm-hmm.
And we walk under the bridge. And then we come back to the hotel and go to bed.
Take a shower and go to bed.
Oh, yeah, take a shower, go to bed.
And then Sunday is
Sunday is
church by the
service.
and
we
Huddle
rode-
House.
We rode with Corn and I don't even know the other dude's name. I don't really know him.
Ari.
Yeah.
Ari.
And we accidentally told on Corn about how fast he was going. And Billy, me and Aiden rode with Corn and Ari back to the Huddle House. So we got there way early than y'all. We
I
have to
know.
say our parents are way over there.
But I hang around. See, your mom and
Mom, Misha, Ozzy. Who else was sitting with her?
Kenny. Your mom and Kenny rides together.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about at the Huddle House. Who sat with them?
Blaine.
It was Blaine,
It was
Mom,
Blaine, your mom,
Misha, and Ozzy.
Misha and Ozzy. And I sat with Corn and Ari at the Huddle House. And but I was the last one that got there, and because I rode with Darren after church service. Crystal says, "Wait, didn't I see you under the bridge
Yes, you did.
that Saturday night?"
Yes, you did. I remember seeing her under there. And then we also met up with her. Was it? Yeah, it was that Friday night after we got done with Meg, and she goes, "You two." He says, "You." She says, "You two better behave."
Abby says her bracelet broke that your mom made her, and your mom says this is the most detailed story that she's ever heard. She said, "Heck, I can't remember what I did yesterday," and Eli's remembering everything.
Because this year in Helen, we went a little haywire.
They had fun.
Yeah, we had fun.
The most fun you've had in Helen since we've been going.
Oh yeah, I'm having more fun next year because we're gonna have a secret guest with us.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, well, pretty much because her parents already said that she could. But
So he's hoping Abby will be with us next year in Helen.
yes, sir.
And what did you get at the Huddle House? That's the only thing we got to do.
I got 2 pancakes.
2 pancakes.
Yes,
You know, eggs, sausage.
I got this much eggs.
No sausage, no meat.
Nope.
Okay. But your scale of 1 to 10, Helen, this year was a
9.5.
9.5. So the only other half that you're going to bring with you next year will make it a 10.
Yep.
That's smooth, Eli. Smooth playing there. Okay. So, and I'm tickled to death. And I told Darren, I was telling Blaine, I was telling everyone, man, I am so glad that the boys have hooked up with Billy and Clayton, and now that they're finding stuff in common between them, just like us adults have. That's the reason we were drawn to Darren and Blaine and Paul and Meg and all of the adults. That's the reason we were drawn to them, Mike's and Michelle's and Ozzy's and Misha's, and now you're finding that same interaction with their kids. And
after I told her that they'd be around us, she goes, "So there's gonna be a lot of third wheels."
well, that's just what you gotta.
That's what you got to deal with.
Yep. And Meg says, I'm also happy that the boys found their things. And that is awesome. Even though it cost a lot of us going to the door with nobody being there. So that boy, Eli, is the player. We're blasting little baby going down the mountain.
Baby, come
With
off
arm
of
in
the
the air.
cities.
Put your arm up like you're riding a bull. All right. $150 is what we owe the fam. For your,
150.
for your ding dong ditching. And Ron, your boy, he's gonna have to get hooked up with this crowd next year, and no ding dong ditching. Maybe he can be the one to keep them from ding dong ditching. Maybe we can slide him a little money, and he can keep y'all straight.
Mm,
You don't know about that? I know about that.
mm.
All right, y'all. It is an hour and 22 minutes. We were going to talk about the bracket and go over the bracket, but I think we will do that on a different live this week. This man,
All I'm
Eli,
gonna say is anything can happen in the madness.
I still haven't seen my rocking chair yet. Hey, they didn't hurt anything. They were just having fun. But word of advice, don't hide in my room, says Crystal. Boys will be boys. And like I said, they didn't get into any kind of trouble.
That you know
Mischief,
of. I'm just kidding.
mischief, knocking on people's doors. Yes,
But
that
we knew
is
we pretty much
mischief.
knew everyone in the Hellendorf. So
they claimed they did, but evidently we owe $150 to some people you didn't know at the time.
oh no, at the time, dude, we didn't know who in the name of the Lord it was.
So
We'd walk down random doors.
they're just saying Kentucky for it all. And I told Eli, I said,
No.
the brackets have come out. So what we will do is we'll go over the bracket at the end of the show. But Eli, your story was so good that it took up most of the show. So we will just have a bracket special.
Duke's going out third round.
We will have a bracket special either tomorrow night or Tuesday evening. That sound good?
Just a bracket.
Yep, just where we talk
Live.
about the bracket.
Okay.
I have to say, when I saw them, they were being respectful, says Ron. Ron, we appreciate that. And like I said, they're gonna. It thrills my soul to see that they can get out and run with their own age and find their own friends and find their own thing to do. That it's sad because they're growing up, but before this trip, it was Eli and Aiden and mom and daddy, and then it was Eli or just Eli and Aiden.
Yep.
Now it was Eli and Aiden and their gang, and they hardly ever wanted to be with mom and daddy. So that's the way it's supposed to do. That's supposed to be.
Yoga.
UK yoga, Yoda, but he puts in yoga.
Oh,
There's a
UK,
lot worse things
Yoda.
they could be doing. I'm glad y'all had a blast. Yes, that is for sure. Gypsy Vanilla Gorilla. Hey, you all need to come down and be with us, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, at Helen next year. It's an awesome town, and we would love to see everyone in here down there. Going to work. Good night, everyone. Hope you all have a great night. We are going to bed. Danny D says one day she hopes to go to Helen and meet Scott, Amber, and Meg, and everyone else. And Danny D, we hope that too. Yes, Helen would be fun. Helen is an awesome, awesome little town. And the advantages of staying at the Hellendorf is you're right in the middle of it.
Yeah, you are.
You're right there.
The Hellendorf is right in the middle.
It's walking distance to anything and everything you would ever want to go to. Right there. So, Eli,
Yep.
you looking forward to Helen next year?
100%.
100%.
Bring somebody else.
100% Helen next year.
100%.
Guys, this is the longest we've had Eli on a live. Thank you for being here. When was the last time? The very first one we ever done?
Nope. Whenever she come on.
But it wasn't just Eli. Everything is even within walking distance for me, says Paul. That's me. Danny D says she'll bring the fart spray for Amber. We'll do tacos next year. Bomb, Paul. Yes, sounds good. We're already in. Don't even send the invitation to us. Just mark us down as there.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We're
Make sure you make another cake. Oh yeah.
and another cake. All right, y'all. We're done for the night. We went over their Helen from their perspective. This is Helen through teenager eyes. Next week, I will have Amber here, and we will go through what we saw in Helen, what we did in Helen, and what our thoughts on Helen. But I thought tonight it would be awesome to get Helen through the eyes of a teenager. And you heard it here, what they ordered at the Hofbrauhaus, what they got at the Huddle House, and everything is awesome. What's up, Pam White? Welcome in, welcome in. What'd Pam say?
I don't know.
I think I went past it. Sounds like everyone had fun. Have a great week, Pam. We did, and you too. So we'll have Amber back next week. Guys, our cups got foobarred, and they're redoing the order because every one of them cups is like that. RSVP 2, please. Says the fam. Yes. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for helping us hit 1.12K. Again, Eli, we hit it. Thank you very much. And we hope to have more videos out. We're definitely going to have one of Amber's pictures, but hopefully we can do more content for y'all and get more of our stuff out. Things have just been kind of crazy here lately, but we love you all. We hope everyone has a blessed week next week, and we will see you around the mean streets of YouTube. But for tonight, y'all, we out. We out.